Wikipod! 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 Now it's Wikipod! And we're rolling.
Yep.
Hey, Guy.
Hi, PJ. What's up?
Hello, listeners. This is the Wikipod. We're an infotainment podcast. We plan on informing you while entertaining you. And we're going to go through the entirety of the Wikipedia website, one article at a time. What do you think, Guy?
I don't think we can get through the entirety of it.
Because
I think things just keep on being made.
I mean, it's you want to keep goals and look forward to something.
My goal is to get through the websites before I die.
Which websites?
All of them.
What's your favorite website?
Pornhub, of course.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good one. They have porn on there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started with, this is the inaugural episode. We're in a undisclosed location in Toms River, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling up my phone, and I'm clicking on random article. All right, I've got Anchiale stolli. First episode is Anchiale stolli.
How the hell do you spell that?
Anchiale space STOLLI.
STO. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Nice. So have you ever heard of this guy before we get started with the article?
Oh, no, absolutely not. But it is definitely right up my alley.
Yeah, because as I'm seeing here at the top of the page, it says Anchiale stolli, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I don't have any way of knowing how else to pronounce it. But Anchiale stolli is a medium-sized stick insect found in the Solomon Islands. Now, Solomon Islands is highlighted. I'm assuming that if I were to click on that, I could find out more about the Solomon Islands.
We don't need to know anything else about
we
the Solomon
don't.
Islands.
We're trying to keep the format of the podcast pure. We're not trying to meander too much. I consider you, Guy, a very learned individual.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't argue that, right?
Yeah. I've spent many years researching everything.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah. You can believe me.
That's why I said that you're a learned
I have a hard time reading, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do too. It's difficult for me to sort of focus on one subject at a time. And so aside from infotainment, I feel like this is a good personal exercise for myself to sort of learn how to focus and how to learn better.
Yeah. This is probably going to be a helpful thing for people who have attention problems.
Yeah.
You have to focus to read these articles.
Exactly. And that's why I'm happy that I have learned individuals such as yourself to be a broadcasting partner in this endeavor. Thank you, Guy.
Is this called broadcasting now?
This is broadcasting, yeah.
Oh, wow,
well, it's
okay.
technically podcasting.
All right.
But podcasting is broadcasting.
All right, cool.
Yes. All right, so anyway, let's get started with the scientific classification. Domain, Eukaryota.
Yes.
Kingdom, Animalia. Which,
Okay.
what does that mean? Does that mean it's an animal?
Yeah, this is an animal. It's looking like this is some kind of bug.
Yeah. It's a stick insect.
Now, most people can't see what we're looking at because you're listening to this, and usually Wikipedia pages have pictures or something. This has no pictures.
Not yet. We haven't stopped. We haven't really scrolled down yet. You want to go with the phylum?
The phylum is Arthropoda. Class is Insecta. These words just sound made up.
I mean, that just sounds like insect, but Latin.
Yeah,
Latin.
insecta.
This is Latin stuff. This is how scientists classify things, so they can categorize living organisms. I think
Order is a cool word.
Yeah.
Phasmatota.
Phasmatodea.
Todea. Yeah. Whatever.
The movie Phantasm's pretty good.
Phantasm is a good movie. Actually.
Yeah, the tall man's really scary.
Yeah.
Yep. So family is Phasmatidie.
Medea. Like the Tyler Perry movies.
Medea is not. It's Matidae.
It
That's
looks,
not Medea at
it's
all.
close enough for me.
Fair enough. Yeah. I buy that.
I can't
Family
really
is Phasma. I already just read that.
My-
Subfamily is Phasmatinae. Phasmatinae.
Phasmatinae.
These are basically like three versions of the same word.
That's all made up.
They just changed like one letter in it, and
100% made up.
yeah. So tribe is Phasmatini.
What the fuck is a
Phasmatini.
Phasmatini, but
Oh, it sounds tasty.
Why is
Mamma
there
mia.
a tribe?
A tribe?
Why is there a tribe?
I don't. I guess
I
if
didn't
we
never heard that.
They might explain it in the rest of the article.
I doubt it, but let's go.
Well, what's wrong? What's your umbrage?
I just
with
don't
tribe?
like why is there what do these like this is it's a bug. It doesn't have a tribe.
It's a stick insect. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. A stick bug.
Mm-hmm.
It does not have a tribe. Like
Sure, it does. It says it right there. It says it right there on the Wikipedia article. Okay,
I have a problem with that.
Genus is Anchiale,
Yeah, these are all Italian. This
Yeah.
is cool.
and species is a stolli, which also could be like Stolichnaya vodka. Guy, you don't drink.
No, I don't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink vodka.
Yeah, I once heard that vodka is not really good. Like it's just alcohol.
I don't like
mixed
the
with water.
taste. Yeah, I don't like the taste of it. It grosses me out. The first time I got way too drunk when I was a teenager, I drank green apple Smirnoff, and I vomited all over my jacket and all my friends' jackets before. So
Do you still have the jacket?
I don't think so.
Oh, bummer.
It might be somewhere, but it probably got thrown
Those
out.
jackets have memories
Yeah,
and DNA.
yeah. My puke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next section. Binomial name, Anchiale Stolli.
Anchiale stolli.
Underneath that is Sharp 1898. So I'm guessing they categorized this little fucker back in 1898.
Yeah, I think that, and I think maybe the guy who did it, who found it, was Sharp. Maybe he was in one of like the last name of the guy who discovered it.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
That makes sense.
But it might be.
I believe that. They don't say his first name though, or maybe he was like Cher, where like he only had one name.
Maybe he's the guy who found it, and then because when we go down to synonyms, and it says Anchiale stolli, it says Tepper, 1903. Maybe Tepper is the guy who named it.
Well, this version says Anchiale Stolli with two I's at the end.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I can't really read.
Well, you see the two I's now that
Yeah. Usually I see the first letter of a word, and then I just guess the rest.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to description now. We're moving on to the description.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anchiale Stolli are a greenish brown in color. I don't know what is greenish brown.
It's a typo.
It's not. This is Wikipedia. It says greenish brown. GEENISHBROWN in color. Greenish brown. It's probably similar to greenish brown, but it might be Italian.
Do they still let anybody edit these pages?
I'm skipping ahead, which isn't necessarily against the rules that we've set forth, that the listeners don't need to know about just yet.
Yeah, it was edited.
Last edited 2 years ago by Liam K0403.
It's got to be a typo.
No,
Greenish is not a word.
And Anchiale Stolli are greenish brown in color.
Okay.
Females are about 195 millimeters. Thank God they say 7.7 inches.
Yeah.
How good of a grasp do you have on the metric system versus the standard?
I'm really good with weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know that 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds.
Okay.
It's 2.205 pounds.
Well, here's my issue I've always had with the conversions though from metric to standard is so pounds is weight.
Yeah.
And weight is relative to the gravitational pull of whatever celestial body it's on. But the metric system unit of measure is based on mass, which is constant. So how can there be a true...
They have in metric, it's they have kilograms. It is.
That's
mass.
1,000 grams. So
what's 1,000 grams?
And mass and weight are different.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I know that in England they measure things in stones.
Yeah, that's because they're stupid though.
Yeah.
English people are like really dumb.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Do you know? This
They're like, oh, she's a stone.
The southern drawl, the southern drawl accent.
Yeah.
That came from that's old English. Like that's like the oldest English
so like Joe
accent.
Dirt. So Joe Dirt is like kind of sophisticated and like.
But
fancy.
he's not. It's actually it's backwards. Now, so the British accent that everybody thinks is sophisticated is actually as sophisticated as we think of the Southerners.
Well, I think Southerners can be pretty sophisticated. You know, like the Colonel. You know?
Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. He used to feed low budget movie sets. And he would in exchange make an appearance in the movie. So you'd watch some like biker movie where people are getting like slashed up and stuff, and then out of nowhere, like
the Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel would pop out and just be like, "Howdy, y'all, try my chicken."
Well, so
anyway, let's get back to the article because we're getting distracted, and this is I hope we're taining, but we're not infoing.
Yeah, well, we have lots of information about Colonel Sanders, but that's for another podcast.
That's about. I literally just like I squeezed that sponge dry. I don't know anything else.
Oh, I know a bunch more.
What do you know?
Oh, he was going on a tour to like promote his chicken, and he had this guy driving around with him, and it was like this whole like anti-racism like tour.
Hell
like,
yeah.
He wasn't like. I don't know if he was trying to prove that he wasn't a racist or he was like, because it was a black guy, and he was driving him around, and they would go to these places, and he would try to promote his chicken in like neighborhoods and show that he's not like racist, because everybody thought the Colonel was racist. Because
wait, hold on. So you lost me for a little bit. So there was the Colonel just went around.
He drove around city to city with a chauffeur. A black guy was driving him around.
So you're saying the implication is that no racist ever had a black?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying that's what he's saying.
What he was doing was going around trying to, because for some weird reason people thought it was very racist at the point when he was doing this, and went around driving around.
What was racist?
His fried chicken. Like it was just
what did he do though that was racist?
I'm not sure about that, but I know that this is why he was doing it. Was like to tame like
I was expecting some actual like anti-racist direct action or like working with the civil rights movement.
No, none of that at all. He just drove around with a dude and did like a promotional tour. And the guy
in a way, I guess that's like.
There's like a whole story about it because the guy talked about his whole he was driving around with him for weeks.
What was the guy's name?
Don't remember.
Okay, and we can't Google it right now.
Honest to God,
we're still on the page.
I probably could be making all this up by accident.
That's okay. Because we're not, folks. We're merely pointing you in the direction of valid and good information. We're not promising to provide any of it because we'll go on tangents every now and then. You and me, guy. Like I mean,
I forgot what we were talking about.
It's okay. We're talking about a stick bug.
Oh, okay.
Anchiale stolli.
Anchiale stolli Guinness brown.
It's
not a real word.
Sorry, this is where we got diverted. Females are about 195 millimeters, which is 7.7 inches long.
Yep.
And males are about 125 millimeters or 4.9 inches long.
They're sexually dimorphous.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means that
it doesn't say that here, folks. It doesn't say that in the article.
It doesn't say that, but I know that because it's when two species it's when a species of anything evolves they evolve like totally different looking and like they're different like sizing and everything else like anglerfish. There's one that's the female is like 5 times the size of the male, and the male can't even eat. Its sole function is to find a female, latch onto her, and then, drain her blood while inseminating her. It's
damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
When we get to the anglerfish wiki in like 45 years, it'll be sick.
You never know. It might be the next one that we stumble upon.
Anyway, I'm adding information that
obviously. I love it. Listen.
Leo MK0430 or whatever forgot to edit 2 years ago.
That's fine. Listen,
he's lame.
so you want to take it from both sexes?
Oh, yeah. Both sexes have fully developed wings, but only males are capable of flying. Oh, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's much smaller. It's probably more fair that they can fly.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
They got to do a lot of traveling, I guess.
All right. References.
All right, so you want to start with the first referencer?
Yeah. Sharp, 1898. In Willie, zoological results based on material from New Britain, New Guinea, Loyalty Islands, and elsewhere, collected during the years 1895, 1896, 1897, and 89.
Just says 89.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
Oh, so is it Willie? I guess his name is Willie Sharp.
I don't know what this means. It says Sharp. Is that a comma? Sharp. Period.
And then a period.
1898. Period.
Yeah, he's
in Willie. Period.
He's the guy who found it. It's Willie Sharp.
Is it like Willie the groundskeeper?
Yeah.
From the
No, it's Willie the Sharp.
Do you like the Simpsons?
I can watch some Simpsons.
Okay.
I'm not a
You weren't like a big Simpsons head.
Not a huge. Me. Not like not like you, but like definitely. I do like a good Simpsons episode. They're on point every time I watch one. I watch it, and I'm very happy.
Absolutely. So we got the second reference is Phasmida species file.
Medea. I'm telling you, it's Medea.
Medea.
Yeah.
And the third one is Phasmid study group Anchiale stolli.
Yep.
And then we got external links, which we will not be clicking. Don't worry, listeners. We're staying focused. Phasmodia.com,
cool.
Anchiale, Buruense, in quotations, Buru, B-U-R-U. And this Phasmodia-related article is a stub. You can help Wikipedia by expanding it.
Oh, obviously they don't have enough information.
No, there's plenty of information here. It's just, it's only a stub, though. And if you, listener, Wikipedia fan, want to expand on it, you can feel free to. I've never successfully edited a Wikipedia article.
I've tried. I just get bored 3 minutes into it.
How does it work?
You click on it. I think you need a computer now. That's the thing.
You can't do it on your phone.
You probably can, but it's you got to zoom in and pinch and zoom and then add and then they ask for reference links. You got to put websites in. And it's it took I tried. I remember trying to do it and it just instantaneously gave up. I was like, this is too much.
Yeah, I tend to do that with that kind of stuff too. Trying stuff is hard.
Yeah, trying is hard. This
which is why I'm happy that I kind of I don't think this is a very original idea. I think
absolutely not.
There's what did we look up? We can't look anything else up right now.
Right now, no, we'll do it later when we end the
but
the show.
I think my girlfriend, when I ran the idea, she hates the idea of this idea.
Good,
just in
Smart
general.
Woman.
She doesn't think that it's necessary for there to be another podcast where it's just two dudes talking.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm that's what podcasts are. And also, podcasting is kind of at a low right now. I feel like it was a long time, a lot of years. It was kind of Tom Sharpling said it was a clogged toilet. And there was just too much content.
Yeah.
And now, I can, at least based off the podcast that I listen to, all the ads are just gambling casinos.
We're trying to get ads, right?
I won't say no to it.
Yeah,
I have no scruples.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody wanted to pay us to plug their business, we might do it.
Yeah, we.
I mean, we're kind of picky, and it really depends on how much money you.
I'm not that picky. I'm a pretty politically active person, but this is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah,
this is strictly infotainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Apolitical infotainment.
We'll run, we'll run the new Harris ads when they pay us for them, and we'll do the Trump ads too, because who cares?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I don't care about anything.
As long as they're paying us that money, it's okay.
Yeah, I want to do stuff, and doing stuff feels good. Yeah. And we recorded the intro together.
That was really fun.
That was awesome, and it just came out organically.
Yeah,
and
it sounds like insane people made it, but
we're not totally sane.
No, not at all.
No.
We're producing a podcast that's not, I would say, semi unoriginal,
It's pretty. Well, that's what I was saying with Nicole, my girlfriend. She looked up to see because she was like, there has to be a Wikipod already.
There isn't one?
I don't think there. If there is, it's not in English.
Okay.
So, I mean, we'll just make it work. I mean, there's so many podcasts that have the same name too out there, and we're not strictly. We might come across a true crime story. In this stuff, but we're not a true crime podcast.
We just have to be the best. Like, there might be 50 wiki podcasts, and they all might be called wiki podcasts. And as long as we're the best wiki podcast, nobody else is going to care about those other podcasts.
Yeah, no.
Even though they've been around longer and probably have better equipment, better products, better ad content.
No, this is a pretty legit
smarter
setup that
people
we have right here.
Better people. We need to find this Leo guy who edited this last time because he did a terrible job.
Nah, he's in the inaugural episode of what's sure to be like. I kind of have high hopes for this. I think this is going to be a runaway hit because we've got charisma.
Yeah, and I also want to quit my day job. So
yeah, I'd love to quit my day job too. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. And it's going to happen. We have to think positively.
Yeah, we're all going to quit our day jobs because, the end of the world's going to come, and we're going to have to fight off the zombie apocalypse.
I mean, it's kind of already here.
These stick bugs. Happening. These things, radiation might make these things grow bigger. Imagine a 3-foot, stick bug, like the size of a turkey. That'd
be fucked up, dude.
Yeah, imagine.
That'd be like one of them. You ever see one of them camel spiders that are in the desert in Iraq and Syria?
Yeah,
that shit's fucked up.
Imagine a 3-foot bug chasing you.
No, fuck that.
I don't want that's that. If I saw a 3-foot bug on the street, that's exactly when
I would dog-sized bug.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah, that's when I would quit my job and I'd go into full-on bug killing mode, like Starship Troopers.
I think you don't have to quit your job to go on bug killing mode though.
No, I don't want to kill little bugs.
You could still work. No, if there's big bugs, you could still take care of them. And
how are you going to work? How is society going to function when you are
everywhere?
Yes, have you seen bugs?
Yes,
bugs are everywhere.
Yeah, bugs
there's
are
more
everywhere.
Bugs than anything.
Oh, so you're saying there's no more small bugs?
No, yeah, all bugs are 3 foot long.
Okay.
Or 3 foot tall or wide or whatever. They're all the size of turkeys and dogs and cats, and they fucking have a lust for human blood.
Okay.
So now we are now spending the vast majority of our time protecting ourselves, killing bugs. Where's the time for work?
Yeah,
work is killing bugs.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that you'd have time to do.
Yeah,
that would suck. That'd be a fucking nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
Yeah,
it's my nightmare.
It is happening.
This
what is this thing called again? Anchiale stolli.
The Anchiale stolli war.
Yeah,
it's a stolli war.
Man,
stolli war.
I wish somewhere in this article they had a short name for it. I guess it's just a stick.
It's a stolli.
Is a medium-sized stick insect. So wait, how fucking long is this thing again?
Wait,
7 inches long.
That's medium. That's giant. 7 inches is
7
inches
big.
Long
is pretty long, and it says it's where is it from? The Solomon Islands. We can't look up. We have a set of rules, folks, listener, that we've decided we're going to adhere to. And
listener, correct word with one listener.
I mean imagine there's the listener listening to this, and they're sitting in that empty seat right there.
Yeah, that's
that's literally who I'm addressing, listener.
Oh,
imagine that you're in the room with us right now, with PJ and Guy, and we're talking, and you're just sitting and listening to us. That's what's kind of happening right now. Except you're walking, you're exercising, you're vacuuming. You could be doing the dishes. You could be at work. Whatever you're doing, just imagine that we just realized that these little fuckers are actually pretty goddamn big. Dude, 7 inches long. That's a 7-inch long stick bug?
The size of a Costco hot dog.
We were, a hot dog sized bug. We were talking about dog sized bugs before, which is a fucking nightmare in and of itself.
That's close.
Yeah, this is
there are some dogs that are that small when they're babies.
I would be I wouldn't kill it probably.
No, I agree.
I really wish I knew where the Solomon Islands were, and we can't look it up. You don't know it all, right?
I think the Solomon Islands are probably, I want to say, that's where Godzilla came from, in the South Pacific. You don't think it's in the South Pacific?
No, Solomon's like that's like biblical.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
so it might be from like the Mediterranean or something.
It's not in the Mediterranean. I think it's in the South Pacific.
Why do you think it's in the South Pacific?
Because I'm pretty sure that like white people like went over there and then just called it whatever they wanted to call it.
I mean, that's everywhere in the world, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just don't think it's anywhere near to anywhere. I think they went down.
That's somewhere though. The South Pacific is somewhere though.
Yeah, like just for example, Easter Island. That's in the South Pacific. Why is it called Easter Island?
Because some fucking asshole called Easter was just like, yeah, this is mine now.
Exactly. That's what I mean. This is my point. Like,
this is an apolitical podcast, though.
Yeah. No, this is not political. Knowing that like a bunch of like white dudes got into boats and then just like murdered indigenous people.
Why don't you settle down there, Che?
Wait. Well, anyway.
Listen, we don't want to alienate any of our listeners. Listener, if you're not of like, we don't want to alienate you. We want to make this our full-time job. We don't want to have an actual job.
You just give me money and I'll say whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I won't say anything, but I won't say anything to alienate anybody. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to get. This is.
I'm sorry to the white dudes who are offended by my words of conquering, I guess. I don't know.
We're white.
Yeah, I know. We're white.
So I guess we can say it then?
Yeah, it's not. I'm just being honest. It's like a bunch of dudes like us got into boats.
Yeah.
We landed on islands. We are like this is called Easter. This one's called Solomon. And we name shit.
This one's Fuddruckers.
Uh-oh.
What?
I got to go to work.
Oh, that's funny. All right, where are we at? We're at 26 minutes. That's great.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks for listening, listener.
Take care. Goodbye.
Bye.